Alright guys, what's going on? It is the Mighty Gliscor here, bringing you the Week 3 matchup against my boy, Brother Yubby, and his Amherst Accelgors. Pretty much, his team consists of credible threats like Latios Mega, Infernape, Sylveon, Nidoqueen, Ninetales Alola, Rotom Wash, Escavalier, Gourgeist, Kecleon, Tornadus T, and Lycanroc Day. Looking at his team, there are so many mons that I like using, and so many mons I've used. I've used Lycanroc Day, Torn T, Ninetales Alolan. I wanted Escavalier on this team as my one solid slow mon other than Donphan over Durant. Although Durant has been putting in some work, I wanted Escavalier, and I got burnt for it by Brother Yubby. So maybe a little vengeance there, just a little bit. But Latios is a huge threat. So is Infernape. And his team is just incredibly bulky and as well as annoying, especially with those Aurora Veil. His team can get even more bulkier. So what we're bringing to combat that is Zeraora and Plasma Fist through his entire team, except against his Nidoqueen, which I should probably use a move that can take care of Nidoqueen, but we don't really have one outside of Grass Knot. That's really our only move to really hit the thing, or like Throat Chop since that's neutral. Because everything else is kind of resisted that I could bring. But we do have Plasma Fist, just a Plasma Fist to his team. Drain Punch for things like Kecleon as well as Gourgeist. Or not, excuse me, I just said Gourgeist. Wow. I meant Escavalier as well as getting some good damage off on Lycanroc Day. We do have Grass Knot for Rotom Wash. And now you're probably thinking, well, why do you have Grass Knot when the thing only is going to do base 20 damage? And that's because with the Z move, it's already going to be base 160, I believe. And with this spread, it should die after rocks or after like a U-turn on Mega Beedrill or something of the sort of that. As well as we can also Grass MZ Nidoqueen and get rid of that thing and start opening up some more options throughout the team. Because Nidoqueen is a huge threat. As well as Rotom. It's just really bulky and can Will-O-Wisp a lot of my team. And we have Throat Chop for, of course, Mega Latios, because we do not want that thing setting up in front of our face, because that could be really annoying. We have Double Dance Durant with enough speed to outspeed his entire team, as well as be faster than Nidoqueen if it's not Scarfed, and Iron Head that thing down. Needed to run one less EV, like I couldn't run max attack, because I didn't have enough HP to live a Hydro Pump from Rotom, and have enough speed to outspeed Nidoqueen, so we had to sacrifice a little bit on the attack. But a +1 X-Scissor as well as +1 Iron Head can run through his entire team. The only thing we really can't touch on this mon is Infernape, but I'm not too worried about it considering we have Donphan Blacephalon that can really hurt them down, as well as him being Scarfed. He can't really lock into one move that could really destroy my team outside of Flare Blitz. And I guess that could be pretty scary. Hopefully he just doesn't bring it. I really don't have anything for Infernape because even Scarfed Raptor still goes down to a close combat. So we're just going to have to play around that thing really well. Next up we have Beedrill. U-turn, Poison Jab, Knock Off. Pretty much standard kind of stuff. We don't need Drill Run, don't need Brick Break. I guess Drill Run would be nice for Nidoqueen, but we are bringing Tailwind for the sole purpose of being able to be faster than things that we're not actually faster than, because it'll double our speed and not have to worry about threats like Scarf Infernape or maybe like a DD Mega Latios. Next up we have Roar for Calm Mind Mega Latios that we don't want to deal with. Stealth Rocks to just get him up and be annoying. Ice Shard because Ice Shard will get me some sort of priority on his team, and do some good damage to Tornadus T as well as just be priority. And then we have Earthquake just to mess around with his team, because this max attack Earthquake will shave years off Infernape's life, as well as Oko Nidoqueen, and do pretty good damage. I wanted to run some sort of Ice Berry and Heavy Slam for Ninetales Alolan, but I plan on just leading Durant if he brings it. Now we have Sub, Shadow Ball, Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Flame Plate, Blacephalon. One of my favorite Blacephalons. We get a Flame Charge up and can just snowball his entire team with Shadow Ball and Flamethrower. Don't even need the sub after we are +1 speed, but the sub is really nice for some certain sort of priorities. Although Infernape's Fake Out and Mach Punch will not be able to hit us, It would be nice if maybe it's a Scarf Infernape and we don't outspeed it after the speed boost. So that's pretty much just the standard set there. And then we chose Scarf, Kyurem, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Toxic, Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon's there, so Sylveon can't be a problem. Ice Beam hurts Latios, as well as this does a lot of good things against most of the people on the team. And Earth Power is there for Infernape, as well as Nidoqueen, just in case, or Lycanroc Day as well. And Toxic is there for his fatter threats, like the Ninetales, or not the Ninetales, because we can Flash Cannon that. I meant like maybe Gourgeist or Kecleon or even Torrent T wants to come in. It's really just there to give me another option on what to do, because I don't really have a fourth move I could bring. I don't know what other move I could bring. I mean, Psychic doesn't hit anything that the other stuff wouldn't. I don't really see a point of doing that. So we'll go ahead and send him the challenge. Hopefully Infernape just doesn't even show up. Ninetales can be a threat. Good. Infernape does not show up. Ninetales does not show up either. Rotom doesn't show up either as well. So Grassy Z can be saved for Lycanroc or the Nidoqueen. Don't see Sylveon. Don't see Gourgeist. And that's it. So looking at his team currently, you too, my man. Looking at his team right now, Beedrill can U-turn out on a lot of stuff. Blacephalon can sub up in front of this thing and have so much sort of fun. Of course, I can have Drill Run, but I believe Flame Charge will be able to knock it out. Okay, can we get that? Blacephalon on a Escavalier. This Flame Charge will just blow it back. So we're gonna lead Donphan, try to set up our rocks. If he does lead any one of these two, I'm not playing any sorts of game, and I'm firing off an Earthquake because I do not want to deal with them at all. They're super annoying. Priority Accel Rock against my Kyurem, as well as Ice Beam can just mess up my team. Sheer Force Life Orb, Nidoqueen is so annoying, so I don't want to have to really deal with it. So if we can Earthquake them as soon as it starts, as well as I don't really know what he wants to do with Kecleon. Maybe Shadow Snaking or Shadow Clawing for the Blacephalon, but Blacephalon coming against the Escavalier is really good. I didn't know if I really said too much last week when I said I wanted to bring Blacephalon this week, and that it had a good chance to sweep, but Priority Accel Rock is a huge thing, as he just leads Torn, and that just gives me free rocks, to be honest. Latios wants to come out and defog. I don't think Donphan do a Latios. Actually, lose to a lot of things, but I assume he's just gonna U-turn out and want to go into something. Yeah, there goes the U-turn. Let's see what he goes out into, because he could just be dropping a huge Draco with Mega Lati, and I don't want to really deal with that too much. Wonder who just hit me up on Discord. Announcements. 3 battles on the last day, no bueno. I mean, it's not really the last day, DJ. We'll get them done. I don't want to jinx Showdown, but it's actually working pretty well. So what he wants to go out into could be anything really. Nidoqueen can knock me out from this range. Latios can knock me out from this range. I believe I can't touch a Escavalier, and he can just start spike stacking. I'd have to 2-hit KO it with Earthquake, and he can just easily start spike stacking, and he could probably EV himself to not take the... Yeah, he could EV himself. Ooh. Okay, so... Does he set up rocks? Nidoqueen. He's defensive, he takes this. But he probably can't take this into Ice Shard. He needs to be max to be able to knock me out. Yeah, he needs to be offensive to even knock me out with this Ice Beam. I wonder if he's not modest if it knocks me out from this percent. It does. No, it doesn't. It's a roll. I'm just gonna fire with the Earthquake. Nice, he's defensive. So after that, he has Black Sludge. So the Nidoqueen defensive set. This Ice Shard won't be able to knock out from here, but I still want to go for it just to get some extra chip damage off. But I wonder if he'll go for rocks. I think it doesn't matter if I just go for 2 ice shards, because he can't switch out on anything that's flying because of my ice shard. Even if he gets up rocks, 2 ice shards still knock out compared to the earthquake in 1 turn. Ice shard will always go first no matter what, and if he decides to ice beam me, I can go ahead to B-drill and U-turn out. So, and we can get rid of this threat. Go into Zero Aura, or not Zero Aura. Zero Aura lets a Cavalier come in for free. I could go Blacephalon. I don't really know what he'd go. I guess he would go Lycanroc on my Blacephalon, but it would suck not to have the Donphan alive. Because we don't even have Rapid Spin on this thing. But I had a feeling he'd be defensive. That's the only reason he really brought it in, unless he just wanted to blow me back with an Ice Beam. So there's the Ice Shard. He sets up the rocks, and we shall Ice Shard again, just in case he wants to go out into something flying. He only has Defoggers on his team, so unless he's okay with rocks, he's gonna have to defog them. And hopefully this other Ice Shard will give me a solid HP Donphan. Not having Rapid Spin kind of sucks because we are pretty hefty weak to rocks. Does Karam get defogged now? Karam doesn't get defogged now. What? I thought it did. Guess I can mess up the set now that Karam doesn't get defogged anymore. Well, not anymore. It just doesn't get it. So Donphan's pretty healed up. Latios, excuse me, wants to come out. I don't really know what I switch in on this. I need Lycanroc around for the I need Dislo around for Lycanroc because we can take every hit Lycanroc wants to go for. Garam's important for ice beaming this. Probably brought HP Fire on it. Don't really have a Spadef switch in. I wonder if he'd start Calm Minding or Dragon Dancing. You know, I'm gonna Roar. See what he wants to go for. Because, like, there's nothing I lose from going for Roar here, except my Donphan, which would help against priority like a Swords Dance Lycanroc. But now that we know that he doesn't have a Focus Sash because of rocks being up, if he just goes for Defog, we can always set up rocks in front of anything else that we roar him out into. As well as we get Lycanroc out, we can try to fire off an Earthquake or just set up rocks in front of it if he does go for the Defog, that is. I don't really see anything else that he could probably go for here, other than a Draco Meteor or an Ice. Does it get Ice Beam? What does Latios Mega even do? Psychic. I mean, Psychic knocks me out from here. Pretty much anything he goes for knocks me out here. I guess it's just deciding what he wants to do, what kind of set he is, because he could Dragon Dance up and easily sweep my team right now. That's why I have to go for Roar. I can't let him set up. If he sets up, he outspeeds my entire team, probably clicks Earthquake through half of them and Dragon Claw through the rest. So let's see what he goes for. Yes, he goes for the Dragon Dance, so we get him out of there. Not bad. Alright, it's a good thing we didn't let him get set up. Could never let him set up. That would be a huge mistake. Kecleon comes out. And this Earthquake will do a ton of damage. Not bad. Aqua Tail becomes a water type. Knocks me out. Doesn't show any sort of I'm assuming it maybe has Shadow Sneak. Zero Aura doesn't take that much from a Shadow Sneak actually. And we can just drop a. Where could I go Blacephalon? Okay, that takes way too much from a Shadow Sneak. I don't even think it doesn't even take that hit after rocks. So we'll go Zero Aura since that can't be hit much from the. How much does this Zero Aura Throat Chop do to Latios Mega? Is the real question. Good solid 60%. So we can drop the Plasma Fist here, as he has no switch into it at all. Like, none existent at all. I would expect him to just go for the Shadow Sneak or something here, and lose his Kecleon right away. I'm kind of unfortunate that Earthquake got a really low roll. I mean, it would have really sucked if he missed the Aqua Tail, and we still have a Donphan. But he can now easily sweep me with the Lycanroc with the Cell Rock easily. I see it happening way too easy. So that's something we're gonna have to be really careful of. Lycanroc just goes ham. Like, after They can't come in on any of these, but Accelrock at +2. Actually, we need to keep this thing around because this will be able to take a +2 Accelrock. Can Durant take a +2 Accelrock? Ooh. Dang, that thing is bulky. This boy's bulky. I can't take a +2 Stone Edge. But hopefully he's just not set up by then. So maybe we're not too worried about this. Lycanrock's weak. Man, Lycanrock is so weak. I wonder who his Z user is. I'm pretty sure it's like Torn or something. I honestly don't even know. I guess he's trying to figure out if he wants to sack this or not, because this Shadow Sneaky, I mean, he has to have a reason he brought Cluckling out other than just the Aqua Tail my Dawn fan. That's why he's probably thinking about saving it or not. He just doesn't know what he can switch it in on this heavy Plasma Fist. Because if he goes out into Lycanrock, it could just go down. If he goes out into Torn, it goes down. If he goes out into Latios, it goes down plus Throat Chop. And if he goes out into a Scavalier, I'm pretty sure a Scavalier is 2-hit KO'd by the Plasma Fist. So Zero Oregon's gonna start claiming some kills. If he goes out into Lycanrock though, I wonder if it'd be better just to go for the, yeah, I might just go for the Gracium Z on Lycanrock. I don't want to play any games with this thing, especially if he's like, Choppleberry for my Dream Punch or Close Combat. I can't play any games. I hate Mucus. That's honestly the worst part about being sick. Like I haven't even gotten over it yet. Okay, so nice. We just dropped the Plasma Fist. Zero Aura picks up his kill. Let's see what he wants to go for. No Shadow Sneak, so we actually get to come out with a lot more HP. I guess maybe he was thinking, okay, so Escavalier comes out. I need this thing around. Or, I mean, because Durant can take hits from Lycanrock as well. Question is against the Scavalier, Bandage Drill Run. How much does Drill Run do? Drill Run for max attack can't knock me out. It actually doesn't knock me out. He needs to go for Iron Head here, or Mega Horn. I think I'll just go for another Plasma Fist. Like, he really can't touch me. Outside of, ooh, that actually took it a lot better than it thought it would. And there goes the Mega Horn. So Blacephalon, Lycanrock. Okay, that does so much. Okay, so Escavalier, Mega Horn. He's definitely max attack. That's the only way it killed. Can Durant come out and do anything? +1 Durant. I would need to get to +2. And the question is would an agility be more important? Because against Torn, a +1 knocks out. And he's Rocky Helmet, so he's not locked in at all. So he could potentially have more than one move other than this Mega Run. Or Mega Horn. Jeez, I cannot even think. I think I have to go Blacephalon. And just click the Flame Charge. I'm pretty sure Blacephalon. Okay, let's check how much Zero Aura did to this Escavalier. I honestly have no idea what kind of set it was. It did 42, so it is showing some sort of investment. Say max. Could be a high max roll. So let's assume that. Blacephalon is still going to do a ton with the Flame Plate. I think that is just our best bet, is to just do this. As he shows Rocky Helmet, so it's not Akka. There is no spread he can run to take this from his percent. We force in Lycanrock, go for the agility, and with rocks up, sweep him. I think that's my best bet. He has to go Lycanroc after this. A +1/+1 Blacephalon you're not switching into with any other thing. He goes Lycanroc. We take the Stone Edge if he isn't set up. And win. Because I could even go for the Shadow Ball here, to be honest. But I kind of wanted to get the speed just in case. I want to force in this Lycanroc as much as possible. And even if that's my game plan here. And even if that doesn't work, nothing on his team is going to stop Kyurem from clicking Ice Beam on him now. Like, Kyurem can click Ice Beam through his team. We have some good HP investment. I don't see a part of this game where we don't pull through. Beedrill can U-turn out on these two. That's why he needs Lycanroc. Durant easily sets up on the Lycanroc, gets the +2 in speed. Durant to a, let's say, even a bulky, let's say, Torn. The only one they have is flying. Get the Flame Charge off. So now we are a +1. And what? We just Shadow Ball? What's going on here? Yeah, we just Shadow Ball. I mean, what? Did I miss something? Oh no, maybe he just thought I was going for Flamethrower, and that's why he went hard into this. But yeah, Shadow Ball is always gonna knock out. Nothing he can switch into. I guess that makes a lot more sense. He probably thought I was going for the Flamethrower and knew he could eat it, and then fire off an attack. Guess he wasn't really ready for the Flame Charge. Guess he's not a fan of mine, or he would probably watch my PDL and known. This is one of my known sets, so I gotta start finding out who in the UPB watches my battles. But now that Latios is gone, the doors open even more for Kyurem as well as Beedrill. So we're gonna go for another Shadow Ball. If he tries to SD up, the game's over for him. Okay, there's the Accelrock. He also shows Life Orb. So Durant, Lycanroc, Life Orb. Life Orb. This Stone Edge will never knock us out. We can get the +2 in speed. Stone Edge into Accelrock will never knock us out. Rocks damage though, 12%. We gotta do it. Because Accelrock just sweeps our team. So we get the +2 in speed. Maybe he goes hard Torn, or like hard into Cavalier. Can fire. What's Fire Fang do? Shoot, I completely forgot. Maybe he has Fire Fang. That just knocks out. Guess we got a bar on the fact that he might not have a Fire Fang. If he has Fire Fang, we're done. Like, we just count our losses. I don't see why he would run Fire Fang though. Wouldn't he be SD, Accelrock, Stone Edge, Drill Run? Like, what else on my team is even weak to fire? Yeah, that would okay. So he goes hard Torn. We get the agility off. So we outspeed a Torn even if he's scarfed. Torn T. Why does this thing eat this so well? Oh, jeez, hold up. Alright, so barring this Torn set, we should be able to do a huge amount to it. And if he gives us Cavalier, we just set up on that boy. Oh no. Air Slash? We live that. We're Life Orb though. That doesn't matter. Question is would he go with Cavalier to try to conserve? Because we could go for the Hone Claws, predict that, and then knock that boy out. Kyurem, Lycanroc, Life Orb. That rock's never knocking us out. And we just Ice Beam through his team. Or even Earth Power, nevertheless. So let's go for an Iron Head here. As even against the Scavalier, I was gonna Hone Claws up against that to predict it, but there was really no point as we go down to that and cure him to an Escavalier. Ice Beam is doing 17%, and we know he doesn't have any SPDF investment. There's no way. There's no way he has SPDF. Then he goes out Torn, goes down to about 20%. What does this do to Lycanroc though? Lycanroc Ice Beam is doing 72 to 84. He's at 77. We just Ice Beam through again. You can't tell me this doesn't knock out. He's a Rocky Helmet. He's not even Assault Vest. Like I was thinking as soon as I went out to it, maybe it's Assault Vest. We've seen the Rocky Helmet. We've seen pretty much everything we need to. I don't even know if I was commentating for the last couple minutes. I was just heavy in a think. Ice Beam knocks out. What is he going to? Lycanroc? That goes down to this Ice Beam. Might even go for the Stone Edge, thinking he's faster. He might go Torn first to find out. Can the Beedrill take a Lycanroc Accelrock? No, it cannot. He might even think we're the Rock Berry. We haven't shown an item at all. Doesn't know what we are. His best bet would be to go Torn to find out if we're Scarfed. That's a good man right here. Oh, this boy's Scarfed. That boy's Scarfed. I knew he'd be Scarfed. I had a feeling he'd be Scarfed. Alright, Lycanroc. Oh, shoot. I think this knocks out. This boy gonna knock me out. Wow, good game. Good game. Alright, that boy was Scarfed. Good game. Okay, so I had a feeling that thing would be Scarfed. Because Torn was Scarfed, we ended up losing that. But definitely another 1-0 loss does not hurt us as bad as you think. Because now we're 1-2 with a +1 differential, which still puts us ahead of a lot of the people who were down here at the bottom of the bracket, as well as being 1-2 in our division as well. So now we're gonna play about another, I believe, like 6 matches out of division, and those should be some good matches. And then we're gonna go and play these 3 again. So we know what to be worried for. We know what to prep for. Maybe he's saving that Infernate for next time. So yeah, really good prep on his part, especially that Torn T being Scarfed. And I should have probably, if I wasn't Life Orb on Durant, we would have won that game. So another misgen on Durant, which really sucks because Durant has been shown his potential, but unfortunately it did not work as well. Glad Blacephalon was able to put in some work, but I mean there was no playing around this rock. I don't really have a solid rock resist outside of Donphan, and Donphan had to. I couldn't save Donphan the whole game just for Lycanroc. I just couldn't do it, and it was way too obvious of a switch. So a Rock Berry, a Charty Berry, will be coming next time, buddy. Just who knows which one it'll be on. So if you're watching this, just know it's coming, bro. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this match. Another 1-0 loss again. Not gonna hurt us too much. I promise we'll bounce back. We always do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy, as I've said. Comment down below. Maybe more of like a thing as a person outside of the battle. What I could have done better, maybe what I could have prepped for better. Would love to hear you guys' thoughts down below, as well as any feedback. What do you guys want to see me do? I have plenty of time now. 65 days of school left. So I'm chilling. Got finals coming up soon, in about 2 months, and then school's over and I'm free for the summer. So if you guys want to co-op, you guys want a let's play that isn't on stream, you guys want a more random games online, you want a different showdown live, you just want something, let me know, because I'm always down for any sort of video, as well as just want to put out some more videos for you guys. So that is all from me. I am the Mighty Gliscor. the coach of your New York Gliscors, and this is the UAPB Season 2 Reboot, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.